So look at this crazy thing. This is a sugar maple. It's a hollow log, but it grew, or it tried to grow, and heal up a wound. It never was able to do it. It kept growing and growing and growing. It never quite met here in the middle, and it kept growing around and made these little horns. It's the same way all the way through. This is not my log. A customer of mine found it, and she just wants to have it cut into slices. She's going to use it on the wall for artwork, and she wanted me to get as many slices as I can at a reasonable thickness. I'm going to cut them probably 2.5 to 3 inches thick so they stay together. So these came out pretty cool. Very flexible, but cool. I'm gonna have to be careful carrying them around so I don't break them. A lot of times I talk about round pieces of wood splitting, but since this doesn't have any middle and it's not attached here, this can all move, it can all shrink without splitting. It might still get a split somewhere, but it's not going to split because of the tension in the tree, since there's nothing in there to cause any tension. While I was milling that maple log I just showed, I remembered a sycamore log I cut a few years ago. It had a similar shape to the maple, and I thought I'd show a little video of that. It came out pretty cool, and it looked a lot like the piece I just showed. So here I am milling on the Lucas mill. The Lucas can be a swing blade, meaning it has a circle saw, or I can put the chainsaw blade on it. We use the chainsaw a lot on there to cut wide cuts. I've got it set up in the parking lot, kind of on a downhill slope, so I can let gravity pull it down the hill for me. I work alongside it while it's cutting to move the pieces out of the way, but even while I'm doing that, the mill can still keep cutting. I've got 3 logs set up there at the same time, and I got about 50 pieces out of it. Oh, and by the way, unfortunately, all these are already sold. This photo right here gives you a good idea of how big those pieces were. They were quite large. And here is the final product from that sycamore log that I just showed milling. We cut all these slabs about 3 inches thick, and this one's about 54 inches across. It fit really nice in her little nook, so we just finished it up and hung it up for her.